really love about Toddle is the fact that I feel part of I think that we are part of a big family of schools all around the world, you know? I love the fact that we can communicate with each other. We can talk to each other. There is this amazing part of Toddle that is called Toddle Community, where actually you can find out about learning experiences and units made in India, in Africa, in Europe, and so on. And that is mind-blowing.
Something that I've really loved about Toddle is the way that you're able to see the curriculum not just across a year level, but you know, from vertically, from prep right through to whatever year level you're teaching, so that you can make sure that each year level is looking at things in a different way, so that you're not covering the same thing year in, year out. You're really giving that variety, and you're giving that that breadth of knowledge and skills and understanding for your learners. As a curriculum leader, it was so easy to sit there and be able to see this big picture of what each year level was covering throughout the year, and when in the year they were covering things. Was truly powerful within the tool.
Planning, that they spend more time in Toddle than they ever did, and I couldn't be happier about that. Not that I want them to spend more time planning, but they actually increased their amount of planning time, which to me is a really good thing, because they're putting their heart and soul into planners now, and they're putting all their creativity in there, which we never saw before. I mean, I would struggle to get a filled out planner inside of the platform filled. Now, if I were to print out one of our Toddle planners, just as an example, it's over 20 pages. Teachers are actually spending more time in there, but they're wanting to spend more time in there.
Toddle's student portfolio features actually really increase parental engagement at school. Before, they were always asking, what is happening in the classroom, what's happening in the classroom, and that conversation is shifted to, we really like to see what's happening in the classroom. Can you post more things for us to see? We really like seeing activities that happen so they can talk about it with their children, and having a starting point for that conversation rather than just asking, what did you learn at school today?
In 10 years of teaching and being a coordinator, I never felt reporting was easy. It was a very tedious and dreaded period of the year, because we had to write comments, we had to read them, proofread them. There was always that one errant mistake that at the last minute had to be corrected. But with Toddle, the entire process just becomes easier year on year. To begin with, the report format itself is so customizable. We can make the report exactly the way we want it to look to the parents. And then everything that goes on Toddle can become a part of the report. So there's grading history, grades get auto-populated from the gradebook. And even then, if you want to change something, it's so easy to change it. Now that there are AI-generated comments, life has become a lot easier for teachers as well. And then you can share it with families with just one click. So this dreaded time of the year has actually become a lot smoother thanks to Toddle. I think at the end of the day, the features are the way they are because the Toddle team understands the needs of schools so well. I've actually worked on a few different platforms, and there hasn't been anything similar to what Toddle has built. And it boils down to the fact that most of the Toddle team come from the teaching background, and they really understand the needs of teachers. We absolutely love them. They are super responsive, they're super helpful, and they're always looking to improve the platform and see how they can make the lives of teachers easier. So all thanks to the Toddle team.